Welcome in. So today we are going to learn one of the most used drum fills of probably all time. Certainly over the last 50 years, drummers have used this consistently and constantly. Right? Simplest fill in the world, right? Bucket of fish. We think of the word bucket of fish and we go... Now we're playing a triplet there, really, right? I'm going one triplet and, two triplet and, three triplet and, four triplet and. But how much easier it's just to say bucket of fish. So we're using that all the time, the end of songs. That's like my go-to. Right? But how else can we use it? Well, these are going to be very usable for things like drum solos, but also very usable for fills. What we're going to do is we're going to add notes on and take notes away. If I have one more left on, I've got a bucket of fish, two, bucket of fish, two, bucket of fish. Maybe I put two lefts on. Maybe eventually I mix and match. So I've got normal bucket of fish, one left, two left. So I'm going to do it in that order so you can see it. Right, I'm going to start real slow. I'm at 10, 20, 30, whatever. But what we start to do then is we start to ad-lib with this idea of a phrase of music. That's a phrase, a lick, a riff, right? I'm not putting it into time yet purposely. Because when you sometimes people playing drum solos, especially if we take someone like John Bonham, often the parts that he's playing are being created in that kind of way, a bit like just saying words now that are coming out of my mouth. It's a little bit like that with drumming. So when I just play whatever I played for you a moment ago, digga-go, da, digga-go, da, 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 digga-go, digga-go, da, da, I didn't have a feel for the downbeat. Now the other way of approaching it, right, for those guys who want to fill out a definite 4 counts of time, what we're going to do is we're going to put a metronome on. We'll stick it in 4/4. I'll probably make it count 8th notes, I think.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and
so that's at 90 beats a minute, right?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and...
So that's fairly easy. What if I reverse it? So instead of going bucket of fish, I go fish, bucket of fish, bucket of fish, bucket of fish, bucket of... Then the next note's going to have to be a left hand to get back out, right?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1.
What if I put the 2 lefts in there? Well, that's going to change things a little.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3.
So where I would normally put my 3rd left, instead that's going to be the start of the beat. So I'm going to get this and out. So I'm thinking of that as, let's call this a 1, this a 2, and this a 3. So what I'm saying is I'm doing 2 of the 2s and then a 1. So we get this. So if I do the 3s, obviously we can jump it up into 32nd notes, 16th notes, we can play whatever we feel like playing. But I think for me, the most fun is just starting to play around. Can I move it around? wherever you want. So that is the bucket of fish. Bucket of fish, right? Some people don't want to do it with the bass drum. They'll go just with their hands. And most people will put that bass drum in there. So go practice. If you've enjoyed this lesson, leave me a comment. Maybe give me a subscribe, like, and I'll see you all in the next one.